Welcome to Farming Aid.
For decades, the Angus breed has been the star of the beef world, the name everyone recognizes and the label that sells. But times are changing. Around the globe, new beef breeds are stepping up, challenging the old favorite, and redefining what premium beef really means. These aren't just any cattle, they're global powerhouses known for their incredible genetics, unique flavors, and unmatched adaptability. So if you thought Angus was unbeatable, think again. Today, we're diving into 3 international beef breeds that are exploding in popularity and taking the beef world by storm. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more in-depth stories on the future of farming and livestock. Let's jump right in. Let's start with one that has quietly taken over much of the world's premium beef trade. Wagyu, Japan's legendary breed known for its otherworldly marbling and tenderness. For generations, Wagyu cattle were a national treasure, bred in small numbers and carefully managed under strict Japanese traditions. The name itself translates roughly to Japanese cow, but that simple title hardly captures the prestige attached to this breed. What makes Wagyu so special isn't just the taste of the meat, it's the science behind it. Wagyu beef contains fine, evenly distributed intramuscular fat that melts at a lower temperature than most other fats. This means every bite delivers a buttery texture and rich, umami-packed flavor that's hard to match. In Japan, Wagyu lines such as Kobe, Matsusaka, and Omi have been refined for over a century through selective breeding. But over the past 2 decades, this once exclusive breed has spread far beyond Japan's borders. Australia, the United States, Brazil, and even parts of Europe now boast thriving Wagyu herds. Australia, in particular, has become a global leader in Wagyu exports, producing beef that rivals the Japanese original. Ranchers have learned to adapt Wagyu to local climates, often crossing it with Angus to create hybrids that combine marbling with hardiness. Consumers around the world are catching on fast. Restaurants that once relied solely on Angus beef are now featuring Wagyu on their menus, often at premium prices that reflect its growing reputation as the ultimate luxury protein. What's fueling this explosion in Wagyu's popularity is partly the global shift toward quality over quantity. As middle-class consumers rise in Asia, the Middle East, and parts of Africa, more people are willing to pay for exceptional beef experiences. Wagyu fits that demand perfectly. It's not a commodity, it's a brand in itself. But this rise also reflects how technology and breeding science have made it possible for ranchers outside Japan to raise Wagyu more efficiently. Advanced genetics programs, DNA testing, and feed optimization have taken this once rare breed into commercial viability worldwide. And beyond its culinary fame, Wagyu also offers practical benefits. Its calm temperament, feed efficiency, and high carcass yield make it attractive even for large-scale producers. It's a breed that's as profitable as it is delicious. Yet while Wagyu is stealing hearts in the premium market, another breed is making waves for very different reasons. Charolais, France's muscular giant, built for performance and power. The Charolais story begins in the lush pastures of central France, where farmers centuries ago started selecting white-coated cattle for size, strength, and meat yield. Over time, this focus on growth and carcass quality produced one of the most visually impressive beef breeds in the world. Charolais cattle are large, heavily muscled, and known for their exceptional feed conversion rate. They're the kind of animals that turn grass into dense, lean muscle faster than almost any other breed. Charolais made its way out of France in the early 20th century, quickly gaining a foothold in countries like the United States, Canada, Mexico, and South America. What attracted ranchers was simple: these cattle thrive in different climates, grow rapidly, and produce carcasses that appeal to meat packers for their size and efficiency. In commercial operations, Charolais bulls are often used as terminal sires, meaning they're bred with cows of other breeds to produce calves that grow fast and yield high-quality meat. The resulting crossbred calves often show what's known as hybrid vigor, extra strength, growth, and resilience. But what's truly interesting is how Charolais is finding new relevance in modern beef production. Consumers today want lean, protein-dense beef that still delivers on tenderness and flavor. Charolais meat has a fine texture and subtle flavor that's especially popular in Europe and Latin America. With changing dietary trends emphasizing fitness and health, leaner cuts have gained traction, giving Charolais beef a fresh advantage. Meanwhile, in the ranching world, the breed's resilience is proving invaluable. Charolais cattle handle temperature swings, graze efficiently, and adapt to pasture-based systems that reduce input costs. As sustainability becomes a central concern in agriculture, these qualities make the breed a practical choice for modern producers. In countries like Brazil and Argentina, Charolais are crossing with native breeds to create hybrids that thrive in tropical conditions. The Charolais, a Charolais Brahman cross, is one such example, combining the muscle of Charolais with the heat tolerance of Brahman. These hybrids are now booming across Latin America, the Philippines, and parts of Africa. This adaptability is a big part of why Charolais is on the rise again. As global beef markets expand into warmer regions, breeds that can deliver both performance and hardiness are in high demand. Charolais checks every box: it's productive, flexible, and dependable. While Wagyu rules the luxury market and Charolais dominates the efficiency game. A third breed is surging for its perfect balance of both worlds, the Simmental, Switzerland's red and white dual-purpose marvel. The Simmental breed has a long, proud history dating back to the Middle Ages in the Sim Valley of Switzerland. Originally bred for milk, meat, and draft power, Simmentals evolved into one of the most versatile cattle breeds in existence. Their dual-purpose nature made them invaluable to small farmers across Europe, and over time, selective breeding enhanced their beef qualities to match specialized beef breeds. Simmental cattle are large-framed and well-balanced, with excellent muscling and calm dispositions. What really sets them apart is their adaptability. From the cold alpine regions to the tropical climates of Africa and Southeast Asia, Simmentals perform impressively. Their strong genetic base has allowed them to integrate into breeding programs worldwide. Today, countries like Germany, South Africa, and the United States all have established Simmental populations, often tailored to local market needs. American Simmentals, for example, have been selectively bred for beef traits, resulting in a line that competes head-to-head with Angus and Charolais. The breed's rise in popularity comes down to efficiency and consistency. Simmentals are excellent mothers with high fertility rates and strong calves, which makes them valuable in both purebred and crossbreeding systems. Ranchers love them for their fast growth rates and outstanding feed conversion, while packers appreciate their high carcass yield and consistent quality. On the plate, Simmental beef offers a flavorful balance, moderate marbling, tender texture, and rich beefiness that appeals to both traditional and modern palates. In Europe, it's often marketed as premium natural beef, produced on grass rather than grain. This fits perfectly with the growing consumer trend toward sustainable, pasture-based production systems. Another reason Simmental is gaining attention is its role in genetics improvement programs. Around the world, producers are using Simmental bulls to enhance hybrid herds. The breed brings not only muscle and milk but also hybrid vigor that improves growth, fertility, and disease resistance in offspring. In South America, Simmental crosses with Zebu breeds are delivering outstanding performance in tropical beef systems. In Africa, they're helping farmers boost productivity under challenging conditions. And in Asia, Simmental-influenced cattle are forming the backbone of rapidly expanding beef industries, particularly in China and Vietnam. This global adaptability makes Simmental one of the most strategic breeds of the modern era. It's not just about producing premium beef, it's about building resilient herds for the future. As climate change challenges traditional farming zones, ranchers need cattle that can perform under heat, stress, and fluctuating feed quality. Simmental genetics offer that resilience. Combined with its economic advantages, it's no wonder the breed's global herd numbers are climbing faster than ever. Taken together, these three breeds, Wagyu, Charolais, and Simmental, represent the new face of the global beef industry. Each brings something unique to the table. Wagyu captures the luxury market with unparalleled eating quality. Charolais dominates the efficiency and performance sector, powering large-scale beef production worldwide. Simmental bridges both worlds, providing versatility and adaptability that make it ideal for the next generation of sustainable beef farming. What ties them all together is innovation. Ranchers and geneticists are using advanced breeding technology, artificial insemination, and data analytics to refine these breeds for global conditions. In many ways, this shift reflects a broader change in how people think about beef. It's no longer just about one dominant breed or region. The world's appetite for beef is expanding, and so is the diversity of cattle behind it. Countries that once imported most of their beef are now developing their own specialized herds, blending global genetics to create local solutions. The Angus breed still holds a strong place in that ecosystem, but its long-time dominance is being challenged by new contenders that better fit modern markets and climates. What's also interesting is how consumer tastes are driving these changes. Food culture today celebrates uniqueness. People want to know where their food comes from, how it's raised, and what makes it special. Wagyu satisfies those seeking indulgence and craftsmanship. Charolais appeals to those who value clean, lean protein. Simmental connects with those who prioritize sustainability and natural farming. Each of these breeds tells a story that resonates with a growing segment of conscious consumers. And when that story is backed by exceptional flavor and production performance, it's a winning formula for growth. The story also speaks to a larger truth about livestock evolution. No breed stays on top forever. Success in the cattle world depends on constant adaptation, both genetic and economic. Just as Angus once rose to prominence by offering reliable marbling and efficient growth, today's top breeds are succeeding by meeting new demands. Wagyu satisfies taste and luxury trends. Charolais meets production goals. Simmental matches sustainability targets. Together, they represent where beef is headed, toward diversity, specialization, and smarter use of genetics. Of course, no discussion of these breeds would be complete without mentioning their impact on the consumer experience. When you order a Wagyu steak, you're not just eating beef, you're tasting a piece of meticulous breeding and craftsmanship that has evolved for generations. A Charolais ribeye, on the other hand, reflects the precision of European farming and a focus on lean, flavorful nutrition. A Simmental roast carries the story of balance between tradition and technology, between smallholder farming roots and global innovation. Each breed delivers a different eating experience, but all share the same underlying value: excellence refined by time, science, and human care. So when someone says Angus beef these days, it's no longer the only gold standard. Around the world, consumers and producers are realizing that great beef comes in many forms. Wagyu, Charolais, and Simmental are proving that international genetics can meet modern expectations better than ever before. They're not replacing Angus, they're redefining competition and broadening the beef world's horizons. The global beef scene isn't what it used to be. Once upon a time, Angus was the undisputed king, but now, the crown is being shared with breeds that bring their own strengths to the table. The buttery marbling of Wagyu, the powerhouse build of Charolais, and the balanced performance of Simmental are proving that beef excellence comes in many forms. As farmers adapt to new markets, climates, and consumer tastes, these international breeds are leading the charge toward a more diverse and sustainable beef future. They're not just trends, they're the new foundation of a global industry evolving with science, strategy, and taste in mind. If you enjoyed exploring these incredible cattle breeds, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more deep dives into the world of farming and livestock, and drop a comment below. Tell us which breed you think has the biggest potential to overtake Angus in the years ahead. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep learning, keep farming smart, and keep celebrating the amazing diversity that makes agriculture so powerful.